All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Waynesville High School Gymnasium right here on the campus of Waynesville High School. We've got the Lady Tigers hosting another group of Lady Tigers tonight. Ladies of Republic, come along as you see the starting lineups being announced down there. Sophomore Elena Barkley. We got the Grosvenor twins, Riley and Reagan. Ruby Hisataki, and I believe Lauren Lurcher is going to round out the first five here for the Lady Tigers. I'm Matt Johnson. Along with me tonight, Coach Eric Christek joining us back on the air tonight. Coach, you have a good holiday break, a little Christmas, a little New Year's?
Yes, sir.
And rolling right into basketball. What could be better, Coach?
Oh, not much, Coach. Not much. Coming back on a Friday night for a doubleheader varsity basketball here.
Oh, absolutely.
Tiger Sports Network.
Two games, only one ticket, Coach. One ticket only. Just stick with us. We're quick to action here, Coach. That's going to be out of bounds off the Republic Lady Tigers. Coach, we've got a battle here in this first one. We've got the Republic Lady Tigers rolling in. Number 11 team right now, Coach, in Class 6. On the girls' side, a very talented bunch right there. Elena Barkley, hard off the glass, doesn't fall, rebound comes to Republic. And back to the other end we come. But the Lady Tigers going to have their hands full tonight.
Yeah, and the Republic coming off that pink and white third-place finish in the pink division there last week, Coach, right around the holiday time. That's a big tournament.
Oh, absolutely. And you mentioned pink and white for the girls and then blue and gold on the other side for the boys. The Republic boys also playing in the third place game on their side. And you've got two good Republic teams coming into Waynesville High School tonight.
And solid offensive possession there for the Republic Tigers as they jump into that 2-2-1 press.
And they're going to jump right into it. And as you said, take that one away as that one comes out. Coach, that's going to be Gilmore with the steal on that one. Back up top to her as she directs some traffic. Kicks it inside. Shot goes up from the floor. That's going to be Addie Brown, number 14 for the bucket. And just like that, Coach, they're on top 4-0. There's that press, Coach. Ruby Hisataki comes across half court. They're going to get a foul there.
That foul is going to be on Charlie Hagwood.
So Hagewood with her first, team first. And Reagan Grosvenor brings it across, but tipped with that front hand steal right there. That's going to be up and good for number 3, Hagewood. Coach, I know you spent some time down there with Coach Rawlings in the middle school ranks coaching that basketball. Coach Rawlings preached that front hand steal, tip it up the floor and go right there, and it's exactly what you saw Hagewood do. Comes down to the other end, off the glass.
Yeah, that front hand steal just kind of keeps you in position there. You're not bailing out, diving across, and losing your man.
So Aubrey Burning going to be called with her first down here as Barkley steps to the line. Elena up and good with the first.
That'll open up the scoring for Waynesville Lady Tigers.
And Barkley with the second.
That's a good trip to the line. That's what you want to see there. Two made free throws. I didn't see who that basket was by,
I did
Coach.
not, Coach. I was looking down. I'm trying to get our Facebook feed pulled up so that we can interact with the millions and millions of the fans out there, Coach. And this is what happens when old people try and do two things at once. All right, Coach. I think I've just about got it going.
Turnover there by the Waynesville Tigers.
There we go.
Coach, Republic's defense is pretty tight tonight. They are playing up in your face.
Well, in the video I watched definitely showed an athletic team and a team that was going to push the pace. They're going to want to run the floor. They're going to be physical with you. As you see right there, Elena Barkley pulls down the rebound underneath, but tipped and ripped out of her hand. No call there, but then they're going to get her, I believe, on the backside. No, they're going to get.
Foul goes to Grosvenor there.
So they're going to hit Riley with the foul right there. That's going to be up and good for Burning. She's at the line.
And, Coach, for the viewers at home, Riley is the blonde and Reagan is the brunette on the Grosvenor twins, because when you look at them and they got the same hair, they're really hard to tell apart.
Yes, they are. Is that one taken away right there? Palin Gilmore tips that one, Coach. That press right now, they're doing a nice job getting it in and immediately going after it. But wow.
Well, Coach, like you said, they're athletic and they're going to be up and put pressure on the defense side of the ball tonight. And I think Waynesville will get adjusted to it.
Well, and I think when you look across there, Coach Kevin Schnicker, that's what he's looking to do right now. Just settle things down a little bit. We'll see how Republic comes out of this, and it looks like they're going to drop right back into it.
And Tigers are matching up on that box set up front.
Screen comes across, Hisataki, and here comes the trap, and that's how you beat it.
Yep.
Pass it back around quick, move the ball.
If you can get the ball to the center on a zone press, Coach, you normally have it beat.
Well, and got to avoid that trap of trying. They want to bait you into that long pass right there.
There's a good take right there by Grosvenor.
Down the lane, that's going to be 2 more for Burning. She brings it down off the glass. Reagan brings it across, tried the trap, swings over, finds Ruby. Ruby kicks ahead. Lurcher looks inside, back up top that comes. Hisataki, nice little screen right there. Doesn't fall, but nice job by Barkley in position on the backside of that glass. And Coach, I liked how Barkley took it right back up. She didn't fall into that trap, wanting to put it down, take that power dribble, just go right back off the glass with it.
Yeah, and Coach, I was able to watch a couple of games last year, and Barkley has improved tremendously on her positioning on rebounds and being able to just get the ball and go back up. Oh, what a take there.
Woo! Nice little move, Riley Grosvenor. Public quickly moving around the ball. Doing a nice job right now. The Lady Tigers inside, not giving a lot of looks right here. It's going to be a 3 ball from the outside, and that one's going to fall. Going to be Hagewood.
And Coach, Waynesville Tigers set up on a 3-2 there on that last possession. Did a pretty good job on the perimeter. The Republic Tigers just playing that inside-outside game.
Coach, are they going to get Barkley on that one?
Looks like it. We get substitution coming in here.
No, they are not. They are going to say that one. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, they are. They are going to get Barkley on that one. So that'll send Burning back to the line. And Coach, we do have a couple subs right there. 15, Cora Cutbirth, and I did not catch the second one.
23, Kinley Kilburn.
Kinley Kilburn, and she's one of those early off the bench for the Republic Lady Tigers. Kilburn, a really nice job down there at the pink and white we were talking about. Not starting tonight, but Coach down there at the pink and white over Christmas break. Kilburn came off the bench and scored 47 points for the Republic Lady Tigers down there. So it's not a sharp drop-off right there when you start looking at the bench of the Republic Lady Tigers.
Yeah, and that's big when you get 40 points off the bench in 3 or 4 games. that really helps an offense get
And
going and keep
Coach,
going.
we've got our first celebrity in the booth tonight, Mr. Brian Vernon coming through. Coach, he's directing everything that's going on right now. The power that, as the head principal of Waynesville High School.
Barkley hits the front end to start. And, yeah, I still call him Coach Vernon. Coach Vernon coming up from the middle school to the high school this year.
Oh, absolutely. And came and visited with us a little bit today. Teacher in services, had a couple meetings, got some work done in the classroom, trying to make sure lessons are all ready for Monday. Coach, you take 2 weeks off and you kind of get out of the swing of things. That alarm clock went off this morning, and I didn't bounce right out of bed.
Yeah, it takes a little while after being off for so long.
That sleep gets a little disrupted. And a normal school day, I like to be up about 4 o'clock. This morning, I think I slept until about 5, and I still didn't want to move.
So you didn't get your run in this morning, is what you're saying,
we
Coach.
did not get up early and make it happen this morning.
That's all right, Coach. It's a Friday.
Well, and I'll get tomorrow morning. I did make sure I got up, hit 5 miles on New Year's morning. So Ruby tipped away. Lady Tigers come up with it. Barkley. Gonna be out of bounds. Last touch by Barkley, so it's gonna be a turnover to Republic.
Republic changed up the press there a little bit, Coach. Did you notice that?
I did not.
And the Waynesville Lady Tigers are switching to a man on the defensive end. Oh, good job there by Barkley underneath.
That was Stazer's going to go up from, Stolzer going to go up from outside for 3. And, Coach, that's going to push it to a 19-point edge right here for the Republic Lady Tigers. Hisataki trying to push it up ahead right there. I think a little miscommunication, but ball goes loose and back comes Republic. You talked about that shift down here to man. Now it looks like Republic trying to widen that out, trying to spread it a little bit, create some room for those cuts inside.
And a lot of screens going on to get those cuts for that drive right there. Good rebound there by Barkley.
Yeah, off the glass, no good for Burning. Barkley comes away with it. Here come the Waynesville Lady Tigers. Loose ball, still scrapping for it right there.
Oh, good hand, Hisataki.
Stalls her down. Gives it off to Hagewood. She's going to go up, but she's going to be fouled.
I think that one's going to be on Lurcher, Coach.
And it is. Should be her first, team 4th. First free throw is up, and it is good for Burning. And checking back into the game for Republic is going to be number 3, Charlie Hagewood. And Burning hits the second one.
Been pretty good free throw shooting in this game so far, Coach.
Absolutely. Going to be 2, doesn't go. Coach, we're going to get a quick timeout over there. Coach Megan Coleman saw the loss of balance. She's hanging on to it. She's almost recovered it and then tipped. And Coach realized that she's going to step.
Boy, she kept that balance for a long time.
Yes,
there,
she
Coach.
did.
She was hanging on.
Well, Coach, we talked about Christmas break and the holidays and everything. Both these teams have been busy. We talked about Republic down at the Pink and White and our own Waynesville Lady Tigers down at the Rolla tournament, the boys and girls at Rolla over the Christmas break. And, of course, we started break right here with the Route 66 shootout. So both teams played quite a bit of basketball over break. I know the Lady Tigers hit with a sick bug on and off over break. I think Coach Snick himself down pretty hard with a crud or whatever it was.
And that's a bad time to be sick there, Coach. One, you're on break, and two, that's normally some pretty good basketball games.
Absolutely.
Over
break. But Lady Tigers look like they have everybody back tonight, so good to see that. And then got a little work done. We'll take a weekend, come back and hit it full speed on Monday.
And that Holiday Hoops tournament, Rolla brings in some really good competition, too. That's grown over the years.
Up and off the glass, no good right there.
Good shot contest there by Lurcher.
I believe it was Cutbirth went up. Long three and just doesn't hit right there. So that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter, Coach. It's going to be 29-8 in favor of the Republic Lady Tigers. Well, Coach, you know what that means it's time for?
What's that mean it's time for, Coach?
A TTSN Sports Update. TTSN Sports Update brought to you by TigerTV News, Facebook page right here for all the news that is news right here in Tigertown. Now, Coach, you're in your rookie year here with us. Do you know who loves the Tiger Facebook page? Tiger TV Sports.
I can't say that I do.
No,
there's millions of people.
Well, right, but you could guess. But see, Coach Rawlings did this to me for roughly 25 years. It doesn't matter what name you say. I'm going to say you're wrong, and I'm going to pick someone else. That's how that game goes. So I'm just going to let you know ahead of time, no matter what you say, you're wrong. Once every 3 to 5 years, you get to be right. But that's about it in my experience with Coach Rawlings. No, we want to send a huge shout-out tonight out to Coach Maria Duncan. The girls, so we talked about basketball going on over break. Obviously, the other sports carrying along as well. We had a group of young ladies here, the Waynesville Lady Tiger wrestling team, head up big national tournament that takes place in Columbia over the holiday break, the Wonder Woman National Tournament. And our sophomore was a state medalist last year as a freshman. Addison Brown placed 6th in the nation over break. We had 3 Lady Tigers, I believe, Destiny Oster, and I'll have to look and see if Coach sent me the third one, but 3 of our Lady Tigers made it to the second day of the Wonder Woman National Tournament, which is amazing in and of itself. And to have sophomore Addie Brown come out of there as a national medalist over break, Coach Duncan's got those girls working hard, and just a lot of success going on right now for that Lady Tiger wrestling team.
And, Coach, that's big because, like you said, that is a national tournament. They got just matches like crazy all through the day.
I have not been up to that one, but I've heard it's something else that I can't remember what Coach said it was. 8 or 10 different mats going right out in the center at the same time, and it sounded like a big deal. And to have 3 Lady Tigers advance to the second day and 1 medalist is just absolutely outstanding.
3 there by Reagan Grosvener.
Trims the lead just a little bit. Back down to the other end comes Republic. Fires up the 3, no good, but rebounded underneath. Kicked back out. Little off-balance shot right there, and somehow, Coach, Cutbirth is going to get the roll on that one.
Foul is going to go against Barkley.
So you see the replay right there on your screen. Reagan Grosvener, nothing but net on that last 3. Now we get the old-fashioned 3-point play down here on this end. Republic dropping back a little bit out of that press. Ball loose right there. Lurcher gets over, picks up the loose ball. Got a little pressure over on that far side right there.
Good find.
Riley kicks it out. Lady Tigers swinging. And going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Waynesville.
Coach, there's a lot of people leaving the gym up here. It looks like this upper gym game is over. We'll have to get a score update on that.
Well, it may be halftime over here. We've got the JV boys with all this basketball action going on right now, Coach. We had the two freshman games right before this. We had the Lady Tigers freshmen back here behind us in the auxiliary gym, and then main gym was freshman boys. Now we've got varsity girls down here. We've got JV boys going on back behind us. And then, Coach, we're going to flip-flop gyms. We're going to have JV girls next up here behind us, and we're going to have the varsity boys in action. Want to remind our viewers tonight, just click in, join us, stay for 2 basketball games. New Year's special, his and hers basketball, Coach.
Coach, that's better than just free basketball. It's 2 full games for the price of 1, not just 1 extra quarter.
Well, and I mean, really, what else do you have to watch? Because the exciting bowl games were last night. I know the Holiday Bowl. Nobody's interested in the Holiday Bowl. And coaches, as I'm looking here, I see a couple of viewers have joined us here from the Millions and Millions, but a special congratulations and recognition to a former TTSN Sports Fan of the Year, Miss Victoria Hooker. Want to send her a big shout out and maybe a little smaller happy shout out. And I'm not going to break any news here. I'll let her break that news, which I think she's already broken, but.
Just a big congratulations.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice step over right there. Defender doesn't move with her. You're going to leave Grosvenor open. She's going to drain that shot. Public working it around. Long 3 at this end. Doesn't go off the front of the rim. Rebound to Riley Grosvenor. Oh, Coach, I think that's going to be off our own foot there. So Ruby Hisataki checks back into the game for the Tigers.
You talk about another improved player, Coach, last year. And the amount of minutes that Ruby Hisataki's playing this year compared to last year, she stepped up in a big way for the Lady Tigers.
Oh, absolutely. 3 ball goes up from the outside for number 1, Palin Gilmore. No good. Rebound comes to the Lady Tigers. Hisataki brings it across half court.
Coach, look for the Lady Tigers to maybe start slipping some of those screens with the Republic switching that much up at the top.
Grosvenor, nice little move to get down inside, goes up with the left hand, just a little bit off right there. Rebound comes off the front and back over to the Republic Lady Tigers. Hagewood kicks it back outside. Got a little drive, put up short. Rebound, or are they going to get it jumped? Going to say that one's tied up.
Waynesville basketball coming off the jump ball.
Arrow keeps it with the Lady Tigers. Hisataki pulls up a long 2. No good, pulled down by Burning. Kicks over to the outside. 3 ball goes up. Chloe Pullen Knocks that one down.
Nice little step through there by Reagan.
Sticks with it. She makes that little cut into the lane. They move over, but as you said, she cuts back to the other side, sticks with it, goes up off the glass, and 2 more for her.
And as well as she shoots it from the outside, she's pretty shifty down low, too. Palin Gilmore coming back with a 3 at the other end. Ooh, and almost a foul there, Coach.
Ketchum comes through, tries to bounce past that across, but Coach is a little dangerous, that bounce pass across the middle of the lane right there. And Public Lady Tigers jump on that one.
Foul there is on Ruby.
Is that going to be Ruby? Should be her second team foul here in the second quarter, and first free throw is up, and it is good.
Look like Cutbirth coming back in there, Coach?
Yeah, I believe so. And the second free throw is up, and it's good. And joining again is going to be number 14, Addie Brown, checks back into the game for the Republic Lady Tigers as we're under 2 minutes left to play here. Now, Coach, I saw some familiar girls to you earlier, and you might know the answer, but are we going to have a little Rhythm Nation performance this evening?
You know, Coach, I think we might just have that.
Oh, well, I figured if there's anybody that knew, it should be you.
Well, you know.
I'm not throwing you under the bus with your sisters. I'm just saying.
Well,
and there they come as we speak of them. See, they heard we're talking about them. And if you notice that I am, Coach, wearing the very fashionable Rhythm Nation jacket tonight.
Coach, that is a nice-looking jacket there.
As the honorary member of Rhythm Nation. Now, they have not formally asked me to dance on the floor with them.
No, but I do think we maybe ought to make that happen, Coach. Basket there by Addie Brown.
3 ball good for Brown, and back we come to the other end with the Waynesville Lady Tigers. Just over 1 minute left to play here in first half. Ruby.
Now, Coach, you may not throw me under the bus with my sisters, but I will, because I don't have one of those pullovers.
No, well, these were very special. You have to put in years. And it goes all the way back to your mom when she was the official first coach. There's a lot of history that goes into being named an honorary member. And I know that as family, you feel like that should be you, and it could be you. But Coach, there's more to it. The hours of practice that you've got to put in.
And of anybody, Coach, you do put in the hours.
Cutbirth, no good underneath. And Lurcher, nice job to get a hand on that one without fouling right there and just strip it away, and back come the Waynesville Lady Tigers.
Yeah, that's really hard to do, to be down there like that and not get called for a foul. That's good defense there by the Lady Tigers. Republic putting a little pressure up on the ball here at the end. They're not just going to let this clock run out.
Oh. Coach, I'm not saying that was a foul, but boy, it sure looked like it.
Good defensive stand right there at the end to prevent a basket.
Well, Coach, that's going to bring us to the end of the first half right here. Republic Lady Tigers on top right now, 43-16. We're going to step away for a few minutes, but don't want you guys to go anywhere as we do under the direction of Miss Kat Poole and Gracie Christek. We've got Rhythm Nation to perform for you. We'll see you guys in just a few minutes. right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half action, Coach. Hope everybody got to see the Rhythm Nation under the direction of Kat Poole and Gracie Christek. Outstanding performance, and we got a little shift, Coach. Obviously, TTSN, the millions and millions know the work that goes into this, the cameras, the movement. And, Coach, we have a little shift here at halftime, a little change, and just almost in touching distance, fresh from her favorite holiday of the year. Christmas Caden is back from Christmas break, right here running this camera near me. And Coach, hope everybody got a chance to watch Rhythm Nation, of course, the most important thing, but then to get across and keep Director of Hydration right here at Waynesville High School, Mr. Corey Ace, keep him happy, go get that bottle of water, right back in action we go.
And, Coach, you know where a great place to get that bottle of water? Right downstairs at the Tiger concession stand.
Oh, absolutely. It's the #1 place in Waynesville High School. Now, Mr. Ace, he's got a priority. Of course, he's hydration director for the whole district. So, but there is a priority. He's got it sorted out by region. He knows. You ask Mr. Ace. In fact, if you don't believe, call down, call the athletic office, ask to speak to Mr. Ace. You name a room number, he can tell you where the closest water fountain is. He can tell you, I'm in room 314, then you should use this water fountain. It's the nearest to you. I'm in room 108. He knows exactly where.
And, Coach, you know, it's been said that he can even tell you which water fountain has the freshest filter and which ones need replaced.
Oh, I figure, but I think that's the insider training. Like, he knows which one. He's in charge of ordering those filters for the entire district. He knows the second one's replaced. So I would not bet with him on that. I think that would be insider trading. I'm pretty sure that'd violate laws. There's no telling. Quickly down to the other end.
Oh, dangerous cross-court pass there.
Up and no good, and we're going to get a foul called. I believe they're going to get an underneath. I think that's going to be Addie Brown with that one. I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and it is Addie Brown's first. Second team foul here to open up the second half for Republic, and that's going to put Riley Grosswiener at the line. And the second one's up, and it's good.
And, Coach, I was looking back at my notes, scores, which I missed a few shots, so I don't have accurate totals. But I was looking back in the first half. Coach, there was not a single free throw missed in that entire first half of basketball.
Well, and you've got two good programs. I mean, we talked – obviously we know the Lady Tigers. We watched work they put in, see them in here over break.
Oh, good step
and we know
there.
Republic steps in good, but I mean to compete night in, night out. The Central Ozark Conference, Coach, got to be one of the toughest conferences in the state. You have to do those little things right if you're going to be able to be competitive in this conference.
Oh, traveling.
And going to get a little travel down at the other end. I think Salzer was it's that in-between right there. Do I catch and go up immediately? Do I stop and try and draw the defender past? And that little in-between gets that little slide shuffle. Grosswiener in and out, no good, but inside tipped. Back comes Salzer to the other end, and this time off the glass and good for two.
That time, Coach, no hesitation.
No. She learned that lesson the last trip. She's just going to go.
Oh, good crossover. Step back there by Riley Grosswiener.
It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Bruning underneath. So the ball should stay with the Lady Tigers, and it does. And now we're going to have a little shuffle of the feet on the Waynesville Lady Tigers. So that'll move the ball back to Republic. Salzing, little bounce pass underneath. Sagewood kicks it back out top, and that three's going to fall right there. Hagewood, 3 more in her column.
It's a nice little flat set there by Republic. A couple of down screens and
I'm going to call a foul there on the Lady Tigers. Are they going to get Reagan with that one?
I believe that foul there is on Hagewood, Coach.
Oh, okay.
Should be her second.
I was confused. Thought he was calling it on the wrong team. Lena goes up strong right there, not able to get that one to fall, and back comes Republic quickly to the other end, kicks it back outside. Woo, rattles around, finally falls for Kilburn there. Grosvenor gets it over to Hisataki. Hisataki back to Grosvenor. Bounce pass outside. And going to be a turnover for the Lady Tigers.
And we got a 30-second timeout here by Waynesville.
I think kind of like what we saw early in the game right there. Coach Snicker just want to settle it down a little bit. Republic on a nice little run right there. Just want to kind of try and break that momentum right there. As coach, it looks like the JV's just finished up. Maybe we'll get a report out of the gym here behind us, but it looks like the JV boys have just finished up. And it looks like the JV girls are headed up the stairs. So a little switch of places right here, and then we'll have the varsity boys to follow.
Well, Coach, like you said, big night of basketball here in Tigertown. Six games going all at once, all in one night. I'm just glad I'm not an official.
Oh, absolutely.
For tonight's games.
They're going to earn it tonight. Not that they don't every night, because every now and then someone says, yeah, that'd be a good idea. Why don't you be an official and referee some games? You could earn a little extra spending money. No, that doesn't seem like a lot of fun to me.
No, Coach, I've dabbled in that a little bit, and I got a lot more respect for those guys after doing that than I used to have. It's a tough job.
Oh, absolutely. And you know every one of them's doing their absolute best. And
good find right there by Hisataki to Lurcher.
Lurcher, right up off the glass she goes, and so another 2 for her.
And, Coach, just the getting up and down the court for me, especially on the boys' sides of things.
Oh,
you
yeah.
getting those varsity teams that like to just run and go, come down the floor, shoot a 3, go back to the other side. That gets pretty tiring pretty quick.
A little move inside. Salzburg not completely under control, and Barkley goes down and picks it up. 3 ball out. Reagan Grosvenor doesn't go. Ball out of bounds underneath, and Coach, I'll be honest, I did not get a good look at that one.
Coach, she got that. She was falling out of bounds just off the foot of Grosvenor there.
Riley gets a hand on that one, tips loose for a second, but Republic able to get it back under control. Salzburg takes it underneath and going to get blocked. And it's going to be a jump ball right there. Arrow favors the Waynesville Lady Tigers.
Credit Grosvenor there for the block from behind. She never gave up on that play after getting screened. Able to get back and get a hand on it. Three ball from Lurcher.
That one won't go, rebounded underneath, and back come the Republic Lady Tigers. Salzburg. Salzer let that one go. Didn't go, but the Republic crashing those boards inside.
And Hagewood just a little bit sneaky there on the backside, coming in and snagging that out of the Lady Tigers' hands.
And then Riley Grosviner returns the favor to take it away and back down to the other end, but that one's going to be out of bounds. So back to the Republic Lady Tigers. This one kind of back and forth all of a sudden here, Coach.
Yeah, it was a great move on that back cut by Riley Grosviner. Just couldn't quite get the passing lane opened up.
Three ball goes up from the outside, off the iron, no good. Rebounded, trying to save it right there. Addie Brown dives to the floor to try and corral that one, but going to be out of bounds off the Republic Lady Tigers. Back in and quickly come the Waynesville Lady Tigers. Grosviner puts up the three. Not there, rebounded by Quisenberry underneath. I'm sorry, that's Addie Brown underneath. Kicked outside, and that's going to be burning. Kicks it down. Lurcher thinks about it in the corner and then kicks it back up top. Riley Grosviner now. Over to Reagan. Looks like the Lady Tigers may just play for the last shot here to end the quarter. Hisataki for three. Not there, ball tipped. Riley Grosviner inside, gets it over to Lurcher. Swings back, Reagan now drives, goes underneath Barkley, and Barkley's gonna get fouled. Kilburn came across strong. I don't think she intended to get her quite as hard as she did. Definitely was going for the ball there, but that'll put Barkley at the line for two, and Barkley just a little long on that first one.
Coach, you know who that possession reminded me of? Longtime Waynesville basketball coach, Chris Pills.
Oh, okay. Just pull it out, take a little air, make sure we take the last shot.
Yep. Take that extra possession away, Coach. If you do that 4 times in a game, that's 4 more possessions.
No, it's absolutely. You're absolutely right. Mathematically, that is a factual statement. So that's going to bring us to the end of the third. Right now, the Republic Lady Tigers on top, 56-21. Coach, we've got 8 more minutes of this one, and then we're going to get another short break. We're going to let these varsity boys warm up, and, Coach, we're going to do it all again. And, Coach, I cannot get into my email. I may have to see if I can figure this out during, or not halftime, in between games. I can't get into my email. Coach Ace has graciously sent me a schedule of all the Waynesville sports that's going on. I know Coach Stone and our Tiger Swimmers are headed up to Springfield tomorrow. But this is one of the things that I don't realize that I haven't done until I try it, and then I haven't done it. Coach, you want to turn your life. If you ever think, you know, everything's going great today, let's just make it a little wacky. Let's try and turn everything upside down. You take that cellular device you got right there, you take it out and you get you a new one of those. And then you're going to realize that they'll transfer all that stuff onto your new phone, but you have to go back and sign in. And, Coach, it's been a good long time since I've signed into some of those apps. And turns out I don't remember my password for my email on my phone right now until Coach Ace told me that he had sent me the thing via email, which normally isn't a problem.
Well, Coach,
we
got a little situation here. There we go. Coach, you don't see that every day.
No. You got to have you ever stood under the goal and tried to do that?
Oh, it's tough.
Yeah, I don't remember why. Probably because I was just being an idiot. Stood down there and thought, I'm going to try and shoot this into that little wedge shot. That's a lot harder than you would think.
Yeah, Coach, it is. That's why I used to jump, but I'm getting a little bit old to be doing that
No,
now.
Coach, you're not old. You are at the prime physical age right now. This is as good as it gets.
Oh, man, landing on that court makes the knees hurt a little bit anymore. Oh, we went 1 for 2 down there on the free throws.
Lurcher pushes that up. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. That's going to be Gilmore to last touch it for the Republic Lady Tigers. So the ball will stay with Waynesville. Lurcher to inbound. And that time it's going to be Salzer. Jumps and knocks it out of bounds. So once more, Waynesville Lady Tigers are going to inbound. Kicks it back. Riley Grosfener over to Hisataki. Hisataki, oh, a nice little give and go. Oh, doesn't go right there for Reagan. What outstanding play right there for the Waynesville Lady Tigers.
And Tigers have had good looks at the basket. They just haven't quite been able to finish it tonight, which you have nights like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, and like I said, we talked about coming in. You've got one of the top teams in Class 6 girls in the state of Missouri right now. Not going to say that they're not beatable, because any night anything can happen, but you're gonna have that night where everything goes right. In fact, you and I talked this afternoon, and I know we were both doing a little
Good
research.
Shot there by Hisataki.
Hisataki over on that far elbow kicks it up, but you and I were talking as we were prepping for the game tonight. This Republic Lady Tigers, only 2 losses on the year right now for this team, both to Stratford, who, for those of you scoring at home, the Stratford Lady Indians number 5 in the state in Class 4. So the only team that's beat them is a top 5 team in the state. You're going to have a pretty good team.
Yeah, and Coach, Stratford, a perennial talented team. They're always making deep runs in the state tournament.
Coach, we're getting a check-in via the text line here. This is going to Mrs. Lisa Sapanzik checking in and giving us feedback. Coach Sapanzik not able to be up here with us tonight, as Coach Sapanzik going to be a little busy in that next game. I'm coaching earlier out here. And Coach Stokes up in St. Louis, the reigning TTSN Sports Fan of the Year, going, yeah, both of these are Lady Tigers. And Coach Stokes said, of course, Coach Stokes was down here when it was the old Ozark Conference. Now we're COC. Coach Stokes, I'm pretty sure you can only have half of the teams in the COC that aren't Tigers. Half of the teams in the COC, I think it's written in the bylaws that half of the teams in the COC are required to be Tigers.
Coach, nice little rebound there and put back by Reagan Grosvener for 2 underneath on that free throw.
In fact, I think during football season, it wasn't until our 4th game of the year that it wasn't a Tigers versus Tigers game. You got Carthage Tigers. We've got Willard Tigers. We've got Republic Tigers, Ozark Tigers. We got Tigers coming out of the woodwork.
There are a lot of Tigers in the COC, Coach. But as Coach Rawlings always says, it is a great day to be a Tiger.
It is. Now, I think now that he's retired, I think you have to give him a nickel every time you say that. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Oh, nice little three from the outside there, Riley Grosvenor.
Well, I know he was trying to trademark that at one point in time, but I don't know if he ever got it done, Coach.
No, I think he's just asking people for nickels. I'm not even sure he ever went and tried to trademark it. I think he's just trying to tell people that so everybody give him a nickel every time they say it. I think Coach Rawlings just hoarding nickels in his garage. And we're going to get a jump call there, and that should go back to the Lady Tigers of Waynesville.
Oh, Coach Rawlings may be keeping all the nickels and looking for those ones with that buffalo on them to take.
Oh, is that the good one?
Yeah, that's the good one, Coach.
Well, I know some people are collecting the pennies now that we're not going to make pennies in 2026. We're just pennies. We've got all the pennies in the world that we're going to have.
Coach, I didn't see who that timeout was by. Is that by the Waynesville Tigers?
I'll be honest, Coach, I'm not 100% sure. I think it was. Yeah, I believe it is because Republic still got 4.
4 on the scoreboard. This one's got to be a 60-second timeout because
well,
Coach Schnicker over there has used both his 30s.
Well, it gives Mr. Inman over there, directed the Waynesville Tiger Pep Band tonight. Gives him a little chance to get the band up and going.
And, Coach, we got a mass substitution here.
And that probably explains the timeout right there. You're just going to switch and get some of these younger players chance to get on the floor, get a few minutes in varsity here. You still got Ruby Hisataki out there with them. Looks like she's going to kind of run the point out there as that's tipped away, and then Ruby gets her hands on it. Pushed outside. Lady Tigers working it around. And we're going to get a timeout by Schnickers. I think you just want to settle this down just a little bit. Caitlin Sullivan up front.
Well, Coach, I may stand corrected. The Waynesville Lady Tigers taking a 30-second timeout there. Looks like the Waynesville Lady Tigers coach have number 2, Caitlin Sullivan. Number 10, Adriana Cruz. Number 12. I may have misspoke there. Thought I said. Number 14, Sarah Ketchum. 24, Adeline Rhodes. Is that number 13, Coach?
I believe it's number 10. Oh, I'm sorry. You're looking across the way. Yes, that's going to be Cassie Dermis. And that ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by Republic, so it's going to stick with the Lady Tigers. Caitlin to inbound here for Waynesville. Underneath, off the glass, no good. Rebound comes to Cutbirth, and back come the Republic Lady Tigers, and we've got 20 left to play. Cutbirth kicks it out, and 3 ball goes up from the outside. That's going to fall for number 5, Chloe Pullen. And last second shot's going to go up for Waynesville. It's going to be no good, but that's going to bring us to the end of game number 1 here. Republic Lady Tigers come out victorious here, 62-29 in game number 1. And Coach, you and I are going to step away. We're going to get a bottle of water, from downstairs at the concession stand, of course. Take a quick break, let these varsity boys warm up, but folks, don't go away, don't stray too far, as we're going to be right back with you for varsity boys action. Approximately 15 American minutes.